in we're in moose country. Jyväskylä. Cool name. And we are waiting for someone to pick us up. I don't know if our friend is coming or not. Anyway, it's cool and it's quite warm. And we are in the northern Europe. And we don't know, again, another time, what to do there. We see. We pray that God will use us and help.
As you might remember, we just left from Turku, Finland, where we had amazing ministry, and now we were headed for youth celebration, a Christian youth event.
Where are we? We are in the middle of Finland, in a forest, something like this. That's the name of the town. Yeah.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We
Really
she
don't.
knows.
Do you know?
Where are we?
Where are we?
What do you mean?
Where are we?
She doesn't know.
What's the place's name?
Like the city?
I know it, I know it.
Keuru.
Look, forest, you see? Forest. Keuru. Forest. Where there's a tent.
I lost the bet to shave my beard, not to look ridiculous, but for some reason guys make me look make me look like this. And so Kyle took Philo and ruined me. And he can't stop laughing at me. He thinks it's great. He thinks it's amazing. During the day we just played sports with the young guys, spent some time with them, heard about their dreams and so forth. And then in the evening there was an incredible worship event, and we really had a great time.
A new day, but with new challenges too. Today was the day we had to say goodbye to Samuel. He was only able to join us for the first 3 weeks of the trip because he was going to start his studies now. So we said goodbye to him there in Finland and we headed off.
Sitting in the bus, driving away from Samuel, we just left him, so we fought for the rest of the trip. It's kind of a morbid kind of feeling. It's sad to move forward, and it's going to be interesting. But we know that he's going to eventually move to this town. He'll be praying for us here.
Kaiken mitä tarvitsen, rakkautes näen.
Sam's gone and it's strange. I don't really know what the future holds exactly. But it's long day of travel. Quite tired. But it's exciting, I guess.
We don't really know if this is a provision from God, but there's like a full box of food here, and it's strange for us because we don't know where we should eat it. It looks as though Davide and Christo will. It's fish and stuff, and it's like
And Doug,
I mean, it's not old. Look,
Jacob,
just been here.
I'm eating the first potato. If I die, I love you, Mom. And Dad. And my sister Carla.
Is it good?
No, I need salt, but it's filling.
I'm sorry if you're watching this and you think it's really gross, but we're really hungry. So.
that's really good. Not gross.
It's not gross at all.
I think it was like a few hours ago left here.
Yeah, it tastes great actually. First cook.
And all of us ate it.
Yeah.
First time fish. And carrots. I haven't eaten carrots for a while.
Love you, Mom and Dad. It's tasty.
It is.
Free food. Good stuff.
Davide, ti amo.
he's not saying it, he's fine.
Ti amo. Davide, ti amo. Davide, ti amo. Davide, ti amo. Davide, ti amo. Davide.
It is now 4:30 and we are waiting for the bus. We've just slept on this beautiful piece of mattress. Yeah, it's concrete, but it's been now home for the night, so yeah. Bus is coming in 10 minutes.
So we are currently in, I don't know where, Luleå or something. And we have to board on a train now. We don't have a ticket. We couldn't book a ticket or book places.
Yeah, I tried for 1 hour and a half to book it on internet.
So we're hoping they don't kick us off because we don't have bookings. Let's see what happens. You know, we'll be where God needs us to be. Let's see.
We're just getting on. Why not? Why don't you stay here?
Sure.
I don't know, what you think? We can try it.
Let's try. on the train to Copenhagen, something like that. And when we left Luleå, we couldn't reserve seats. The internet wasn't working to reserve, and the machine there wouldn't allow us to use our Eurails, so we'd have to pay full price for tickets, which we're not going to do. So the only option was to just trust that we'd get on, because as we'd experienced before, without booking for night trains, we'd been not allowed on or have to pay a fine. So there was, one of three things could have happened when we got on the train in Luleå. Was that they would kick us off, wouldn't allow us on, or they would make us pay reservation costs and still not have seats, and we'd have to pay a fine as well, or they would just make us pay reservation costs. But we got on the train and the lady came by and we said no, we couldn't make reserve tickets because the machine wasn't working, and the internet wasn't working. And usually what happens with that is they say, fine, you don't have to pay the fine, but you have to pay reservation costs to them. And she just said, okay, it's fine, you can stay on. And we didn't have to pay anything. She just said, we're going to have to move if someone comes to a reserved seat. How crazy is that? In a time where we were worrying about money and everything like that, God provided us this entire night train for free. And even crazier is that we didn't even have to move in our seats. The train was pretty empty as well, and we all got a good night's sleep, which we really needed.
And there was a time we had to rest because we were really tired.
Yeah. As you can see from down.
Yeah. So we slept very well tonight.
Last night we didn't have any dinner, we didn't have any breakfast today, so we went a bit discouraged and really craving coffee. And I mean, we just love to have some coffee. And then we talked, and Carl said, well, the Lord can spoil us sometimes, and it's really great. And we decided we're going to pray for coffee, and I said to the guys, 50 cents, we can pay 50 cents but nothing more. And there's nowhere in Europe you can find coffee for less than 150, and even that's cheap. It's usually €2 or more. And I even told my parents, we really want coffee, and it's strange, but can you pray for coffee that's cheap? And we got off at the train station, and Jacob's, my favorite coffee, for 50 cents. 50
You paid for how much?
Euro cents. Oh, and the important part is, I had a prayer, personal prayer in the train, and I just said, Lord, I really would love some coffee. If you could just give me coffee for 50 cents. And this coffee for 50 cents. It's great. It's amazing. God is amazing. Dude, check this out. It's amazing coffee. Here you go, buddy. It's gonna be so good.
Coffee.
Did you want this to end?
It's coffee. No, it was great coffee. It was so good. I enjoyed it.
No, wait. That's the reason why.
What?
You too.
Arriving at 7 in Frankfurt. What the heck?
What's wrong with that?
It's just an hour later.
We learned our lesson fast that just an hour later means everything.
Even though we get the connection, this train is taking a whole lot of stops to get to Frankfurt. And it's picking up people. It is now...
No, but it must be the same train.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh, this one leaves from another place, but it leaves at exactly the same time. So we already decided.
Kyle, what are you doing? Kyle, what are you doing?
I'm mixing our beans for tonight.
Yeah.
It's quite great actually.
We have some white ones and some black ones.
The black ones are good. Let's test them.
But there's no colored beans. So racist.
No, but
We had no idea yet how confusing things were going to get. Not only would we get kicked off of our train that night because we had no reservations, but also we missed the train. It left early. So now we don't know how we're going to get out again.
Sucks. But okay, we're gonna go now. And we'll check what we can do and where we can go.
I think that my train leave before the time. It's the same.
We got kicked off our train. We're supposed to be in Paris in like a few minutes, and they just kicked us off. Didn't even like give us a chance, and now we don't know how to get there.
Christo. Wait. So, Christo, how does it feel to have a shaved beard?
Oh wait, you don't.
Let's see that. So tell us what happened.
I finally got permission from the guys to shave the rest of my ridiculous beard off after the bet I lost. And when I went into the bathroom to shave, the battery of the shave, the blade, razor, whatever, was flat, so I only got to shave half of it again. So I have a half shaved beard. I feel like a clown. Even Kyle's laughing his ass off. I hate you, Kyle.
Oh, it's fine.
You can't find his charger.
And no, I can't find the charger. So I'm gonna... No! Find it! Now! Achtung!
Oh, this is so funny.
You know the video of my beard the whole time, it's ridiculous, I know.
We can do it. Are you ready for the news?
No train. We have to pay 18 euros each. That's the cheapest one. We don't have
How much?
18, 1, 8 each. So it's... I don't know, I cannot, but yeah.
And there's no train today or tomorrow. So our options are hitchhike the entire country.
So there's no train even if we pay?
Yeah, if we
And
pay
18 euros,
yeah.
which we don't have.
18 euros, but they
Each.
I know, but they cost 5.
It's because
There's
there
no
is-
Eurail seats available.
Yeah,
What?
there is no rail seats available. No E-rail interrail seats available.
Woo! It's gonna be fun.
So, I mean, can you see it? It's the whole country.
I don't even know if it's possible in a day.
No, not in a day. I don't know in 2. Let's see.
So, we have a problem.
Houston.
I have absolutely no idea what we're going to do.
Yeah, we're stuck again. We have to be there for ministry.
It's the worst.
Yeah, because we have to be there tomorrow, and I don't see any way how we're gonna get there. But I'm sure God will get us there in time if we need to be there. So I trust that He will.
Even in this time when we thought there was no way out, God again provided a way.
But whatever, even as soon as possible.
Great Britain.
Where is the way out? Sorry. Okay.
What is it in
She
Italian?
okay. Mimi called me, and she didn't. Mimi called me. Okay, she didn't went to an appointment she had. It's so cool, guys. Thank you. And she looked on internet stuff. They were trying to go to some McDonald's to do it, but she did it, and she found trains to go there, and we are there at latest tomorrow at 12:31, but maybe even earlier. So that's like amazing.
For free.
For free. Well, not free because probably we have to take the metro in Paris by like €1, €1.50.
Almost free.
Almost free.
Free enough.
And free enough. And nothing. Yeah, they kept telling us no, there is no way without the TGV. Hey, if you go here, but then you have to take the TGV. And if you go there, yeah, but then TGV. So TGV a quel paese.
We decided to be wise and use the time to prepare for our presentation at our friends' youth group in France.
Had our grossest meal yet.
Busy having it. It's chakraut or something.
Sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut.
Look inside.
And apparently it's, that's what it says, it's rotten cabbage.
Tastes like it.
Amazing.
No. Solar.
Faithfulness has drawn me close. Now I can't keep my eyes off you. I can see you're holy. I can see you're holy. Jesus, you have my heart. You've called me and you set me apart, Lord. Now with what I can see, I can truly believe that great is your love for us. Great is your love for us.
We got chased away. It had been a really good day for us, and although this situation seemed bad, it didn't get us down. We knew God was with us, and it was strange, but as we walked out the door, the security guard told us a safe place we could sleep for the night. And although it was an alleyway, we never once felt unsafe.
Grace comes like a raging flood, and it sweeps me out to seas of love, purging sin and filling scars that have come from wandering in the dark. I breathe the blood that ran for sinful nature's need, and broke the curse that lives, that speaks, that plays, and all who lean on faith and love will prove that death is swallowed up.
Guarda lì. No, sì,
Suzanne, I'm wearing a present in the fashion capital of the world, Paris.
Can you move your fashion feet?
What? Is that a video?
Yeah, say hello.
Yeah, welcome to France. Bienvenue.
Who are you?
Who
are you?
Mimi.
And
And I'm French.
and
And I love you. Oh, we don't take that in France. It's fine.
Did we commented on our success?
We can sing that in French.
Where are we going?
Yeah.
Mimi's church.
Are you gonna go
Having
picture again?
dinner with the youth group, getting to know them,
Oh, okay.
sharing something, and then outreach in France. And no one speaks in English, so it's gonna be fun. Good night.
Et là, ça peut être un premier moment de conversation.
in the evening we went to this square in North to talk to people and ask them what their opinions about God and the church were. We had really great conversations with a lot of people. Some were negative about God and couldn't understand why sad stuff in the world's happening if God loved us.
Like a man schooled in all of life's betrayals. Then he opened up his words in their hearts.
In some of our conversations we could really see people started thinking about God and about the importance of Him maybe.
That was holy. I bet that was holy. I bet that was holy.
The next day we spent some exciting times with the youth group of the same church and we just played sports today. It was very fun, and then in the evening we got an opportunity to share a bit about what our rebirth experience in Europe so far and what God put on our hearts.
But the question of what we have faith in is so important because it's the thing that guides our entire lives.
Obviously you have something you can hold on to because truth is the most important thing.
This is the main thing that people within today are missing, is something to love and someone that loves them.
God came as a man and gave everything of Him for us, even though He knows all of our errors. What He gave to us, to our life, is hope.
A guy who came for church for 1 year and still is Christian. He's from our Muslim family and our French, and he's read the Bible, almost everything, but most of the Old Testament. So he feel like God is like a very God is bad and he do like punishment and stuff, you know. And he told me that today he'd been very, very, very touched by you. He couldn't even say, like, he told me, I don't have a word to say how much it touched me today, and especially the quiet time we had at the end. And I really want to move and do something for people and love more people. And give more hope, even if he's not a Christian guy. But not all of the Christian who were there, or perhaps the other non-Christian, I don't know about them, but people really been touched today, and thank you because you came to my church to do that. It's very precious.
This guy came to me and he's, can I talk to you? Okay. And he went back in the garage and he said, I really want to support you. And he take money, like coins he had in his pocket. And he said, maybe I have something else. I take something else and it's 5 years. And it's like 7 years, but it's, I'm sorry, it's just everything I have. I really want to give you everything I have and support you because I think it's really awesome what you're doing.
The time we spent in France was a really great time. The evening we could really see God moving in the youth group, and we really saw how just sharing stories of how you live out faith and how God provides for you was so inspiring and really moved young people. And it was sad for us to leave here, but it was also time for us to move on and head to our final stop, Belgium. You spell it Amiens in France. We need a place to sleep, and hopefully we'll be in Belgium tomorrow at last. We really want to be there. We feel we need to be there for some reason, since we were still in South Africa. Aman. Yeah.
And for the second time, we weren't able to sleep in the station because they wanted to lock at 12 o'clock. But the guard was really cool, and he showed us a place where we could sleep. And it was less pleasant than the last one, but again, we never felt unsafe. We always felt God was with us. Yep. Inside? No, outside, yeah.
Outside.
That smells a lot. That really stinks. Oh.
I smelled better things in my life.
Oh wow, that's...
That is strong.
Tell us.
That really smells really strong, you know. When you have that wine smelling taste, it's like, it's a bad
But
part
not
of it.
wine as in wine as in secondary wine.
Why don't we sleep here? Where it's not so urine-y. I don't know, we just pray. We've been fine all along, we'll be fine.
Jesus, you reign on high, Savior, God and King, for eternity. Awesome in all your ways, heaven's majesty. Let the glory be to you alone. Hear the sound of praise. Praise is rising. With one voice we bring glory to you. We lift up
So where are we?
your name.
Brussels, I don't know.
Havent en elke is raar. goed. Baie dankie. Ek sal hom nou sien. Okay, goed, dankie. Okay, dankie. Bye. Sweet. He says he's really excited. He says we have to take a train to Robertson and then he picks us up.
Wow.
Yeah, and he was like excited. I said to him, he hasn't checked his emails yet, but he said, "Oh, great, you're here. Yeah, I'll see you now."
And then out of nowhere we met this cool guy called PJ. He asked us to help him with his film studies project that he was doing. And it was really cool to just hang out with him and make a new friend. So this is PJ. We met him now, just randomly helped him with a project he has to do for studies for film school. And now he's taking us for a drink, so it's cool.
Can you get Belgium again?
It felt like we were arriving home to get to own Belgium. We were given nice beds and great food, and the family that took us in were South Africans, which was so special to us. And later that day we met up with some great musicians who run a prison ministry playing blues gospel.
See, when you are in the gutter, when you are in the gutter, you think, man, I cannot fall deeper anymore. But I found out there's also a gutter with shit, man. Till here. So it was totally ego-minded reasons that I went to the Lord. Well, Lord, I have no way out anymore. I was heavily on drugs and but my mother, she prayed for. I've been addicted for more than 25 years.
Sure.
On heroin and cocaine. And my mother prayed for more than 25 years every day. And I found it foolishness, and you with your Jesus, and I made fun of it. And I tried to prove that the Lord doesn't exist, you know? Because if He really exists, why there is hunger, why I'm addicted, why there is war. See, and step by step I found out the problem is me. We are the problem. Yeah. And then I started to open my heart for Him, and I always thought, no, you have to pray with your eyes closed and your hands folded. But the Lord also sees you when you are praying on the toilet. Yeah. Yeah. Makes no difference for Him, man.
That's true.
And yeah, because of the love of the Lord, you see, I always say that in prison, the Lord doesn't look at the color of our skin. Don't look to our background, whether we were in prison or not. Yeah. Praying is also a gift, eh? Even the apostles didn't know how to pray. They asked the Lord, Lord, teach us how to pray. Eh? That's right. And there are not enough people. I'm not a prayer man. I'm more, working with my hands. And we don't have enough people who stand fast in praying.
Yeah, you stayed fast in prayer.
Yeah. And I hope, man, you be sure that when you leave, you have 2 extra prayer partners, man.
Great.
Absolutely.
Feel like you've been attacked. Well, Jesus still loves you because it's a fact.
Our time at Own Belgium was great. We met cool musicians, we even got to help build their gym. But most important, we received a lot of guidance for our future and for the future of Rebirth. It was really such a godsend to meet this family and to get in touch with them.
Right now. Oh yeah, again, something I started to understand at the end of the NDT, but now you're more the same thing you were saying, I think. The power of just what we live, how much can talk to people. And I'm reading also a book that is making me reflect a lot about this, and it's about words, whatever, but people see what we're really living. The love we show speaks much more louder than 1,000 million words.
You had sat at the tables of God, and you had eat and drink with Him. Reality is, don't kill yourself when you deny Him. It will come. There will be times that you will, I should have speak up. It's things that will happen. But after that, he said to Simon, but I prayed for you, that your faith may not fail. And when you have turned back, strengthen your brothers.
Oh, the police! The police!
As we got to the doors of the train in Zaventem, it closed right in front of us and the train left. This wasn't such a big deal at the time because there was another train coming in 4 minutes. But we didn't realize that 4 minutes would leave us like this.
Eat! Go, 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 go! It's not here! What? It's not here!
It's late! Thank you, Lord! We pray that Jesus will make it late. If we missed this train, there was no way for us to be in Italy before our Ural pass expired.
This one.
And with this train, we were officially heading home. But we also officially had our worst sleep ever.
I'm tired. I mean, tonight they woke me up, and then I was, oh yeah, okay, and I was like this, and I slept like 1 second time. Everywhere.
Just as I put my head down, people came from the airport. I was like, my mom was like, my mom and my dad was really Christian. They loved, they really used to.
What happened?
Press the red button.
What did you do?
One of the explosion noise.
Just explain about the flash and everything. Okay, explain that because he's scared.
I think he, instead of flashing, he pressed the other button instead against the alarm, and so we have this. No, that's one. You will be persecuted.
Over the past 30 days, our lives have been drastically changed forever. we've seen God in so many ways, and so many things that we couldn't even capture, so many times that the memory cards were full or the batteries were flat, opportunities to minister that didn't get caught on film. But one thing was so clear throughout this whole time for us was how much God loves us.
As happy as we were to be home, it was a really sad moment for us. We really got used to this lifestyle and we enjoyed it a lot. We were also forced to really live by faith in this time because we took ourselves out of our comfort zones. We had only God to trust and rely on. God is always faithful. It's just sad that we're sometimes not.
Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your glory.
But what will you do for God? How will you step out? How will you trust Him? How will you let Him show you His faithfulness, His love? How will you bring hope to this world?
We prayed and left my house at 8 o'clock the first day, and we are arriving at 8. We didn't plan this, we should have arrived hours earlier. We are gonna be in my house probably at 8 perfectly, 30 days after. And God did amazing. No, awesome things.
We are not the same.
In my mind. No, we're not the same.
My shoulders are killing me. Oh, my shoulders are not really killing me. They're really fine.
8 o'clock, we are here and we are going to pray. As we started, we shall finish. Amen.
Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name.
This is the end of our Euro parts, but not the end of the outreach of our faith.
Not the end of our faith.
This is the beginning.
This is the beginning.
You give and take away. You give and take away. My heart will choose to say, Lord, blessed be your name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your glorious name. Yeah, yeah. You give and take away. Oh, you give and take away. My heart will choose to say, Lord, blessed be your name. Every blessing you pour out, I'll turn back to praise. When the darkness closes in, Lord, still I'm gonna say, blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name, Jesus. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your glorious name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name. Blessed be